undersea kingdom of Atlantis would not seem so idyllic if its inhabitants knew of the mysterious ship hovering many fathoms above.
Gentlemen, despite your singularly dedicated bunglings, I, Captain Townsend, have finally attained my goal, the legendary city of Atlantis.
Ah, that storybook stuff. There's no such place.
Must I constantly prove how wrong you are, Lieutenant? See for yourself.
Well, I'll be.
All my data complex indicates that beneath those glittering streets lies yet another treasure, gold condinium.
Gold con what?
For your edification, my young dolt, gold condinium is a metallic fluid possessing 10,000 times the penetrating power of a laser beam.
If I'm hearing right, that gold con, whatever it is, could blow up the whole world.
Quiet, mister. Well, that sounds great, Cap. Captain. But what makes you think those blue-skinned Atlanteans will lay down and play dead?
To ensure their cooperation, I have concocted this liquid, harmless to humans, but not to creatures of the sea. It will subdue them until we get what we want. Now, let's begin. Operation Atlantis. Release the missiles. Fire one.
As the treacherous liquid infiltrates the waters, another enemy circles warily. Its intended prey, the mighty Prince Namor of Atlantis.
Come then, ruthless one. Let us match skills. Only by challenging the fearsome hunter of the sea can I test my reflexes. What is this? The killer reacts strangely. It slows perceptibly. A turtle could avoid its rush. The once live tiger of the sea is now a tadpole. The waters. Something alien and deadly permeates them. I have a foreboding that Atlantis and all my realm is in dire peril. When did you first note this change, Lord Vashti?
But a short time ago, sire. A strange torpor seemed to affect the people, a slowing down.
As with the killer whale.
What can it mean, my prince?
I know not, Lady Dorma, but I shall summon all the scientific minds in my kingdom. Surely they will find the answer.
Later, in the royal lab.
Are you trying to tell me there is no antidote for this alien element?
Sire, we are dealing with a drug never before encountered beneath the sea.
Then you must find a cure for this frightening malady. Half of Atlantis is in a coma and the inertia is spreading rapidly.
We have done all we can. There is but one hope left. Dr. Debrek.
True. But when he went into self-exile years ago, I gave my royal promise that none would interrupt his work, and that Prince of the Blood does not go back on his word.
But if the life of Atlantis is at stake...
You're right. Only I can speak to him.
Take this specimen to him, and may Neptune go with you.
His decision made, the mighty submariner bids goodbye to Lady Dorma.
My prince, a premonition fills my heart that grave danger awaits you.
It matters not, my lady. I can delay no longer. Every moment permits the insidious fluid to gain further foothold.
No one has the courage of my prince.
They that wait must also have courage. Farewell, my love. The fate of Atlantis now rests with Dr. Debrek.
And as the mighty submariner speeds toward the distant laboratory of Dr. Debrek, the eyes of Captain Townsend observe the stricken domain beneath the sea.
Look, one by one they fall into a deep sleep. Let's go. Patience, my young idiot, seems to be a virtue given only to the wise. However, within minutes, all Atlantis will be in a state of unconsciousness. Then we strike.
And as the unscrupulous Captain Townsend predicted, within minutes, every citizen of Atlantis has fallen victim to the powerful drug, even those within the Palace Royal. Unaware of their fate, the brave prince speeds on.
There is but one shortcut to the laboratory of Dr. Debrek. Through the dread catacombs wherein dwell the deadly radar bats. Although it is almost the hour for their awakening, I must chance it.
Silently, cautiously, Namor glides through the catacombs, for even the slightest ripple could awaken the awesome creatures. But as he nears the end...
Drop the depth finder and prepare to descend.
Hurtling downward, the missile churns the quiet waters into a turbulence, which reaches even the fearsome catacombs.
Some underwater disturbance has awakened them. They are attacking. I must escape their fatal beams. They block my way. I am trapped.
How can even the gallant submariner fight against such odds?
am against this wall. I cannot elude their beams for long. If I could force them to concentrate all their beams in one spot, it might bring their accursed catacombs down around them.
As the mighty prince lies a victim of his own strategy, Townsend and his men descend upon the helpless city.
Gentlemen, victory is ours.
Man, I dig these diggings. Atlanteans live pretty high for these depths, eh, Captain?
Kindly remember, we are here for one purpose only, gold condinium. Now let us speed the preparations for the bombing sites.
Moments later, the unwelcome visitors invade the Palace Royal.
Treasure everywhere.
And not a policeman in sight.
During our brief sojourn here, this palace shall be our headquarters. See that it's cleared of any former tenants.
Will do, Captain.
And now, to complete our plan of operation.
While Atlantis is being readied for the bombings, many leagues away,
Dr. Debrick. I must reach Dr. Debrick. I pray, Neptune, I'm not too late to save Atlantis.
in an isolated grotto not far from the catacombs, Dr. Debrick, the great scientist, concentrates upon a project.
Dr. Debrick?
Prince Namor, you gave your word.
I must violate my solemn promise that Atlantis may survive.
I know only the gravest situation would bring you to me. What is it, my son?
My people have been stricken with a fatal malady, and only you can save them.
I will do all in my power, but I must know more.
Here, this will give a clue. Surely you can find an antidote.
We shall see, my son. We shall see.
Meantime, within the Palace Royal...
This is the last room. Let's step it up or we'll miss the fireworks.
This must be the council room.
With an important hostage in the event of trouble.
Let's take her to the cap.
Dharma, Lady Dharma, fiends are these?
Unaware of Dorma's plight, Namor anxiously awaits the verdict of Dr. Debrick.
It is a drug known only to surface people. And sadly, I have no formula to counteract its sinister action.
Well, then you must create the vital antidote.
I will try to justify your faith, but I can promise nothing. Meanwhile, if you could but find the source and halt further infiltration...
Never fear. I will seek out the evil perpetrators of this crime, and when I do, they shall know the wrath of the mighty...
As Namor streaks surfaceward, the ominous ship of Captain Townsend awaits its anticipated treasure.
Too bad we have to stay up here. I'd rather be down there where the action is.
Somebody's got to watch the store. You know how dishonest some people can be.
Our share of the loot will be...
Hey, what's that?
Stand fast. What business have you here? Speak the truth, or you shall know a watery grave.
Okay. We're guarding Captain Townsend's ship, that's all.
Where is this Townsend?
Below, in Atlantis, to get the gold condinium.
I must stop them.
Ah, gentlemen, I see you still nurture your collector's instincts.
No, she's a hostage for our protection.
Dorma, my lady, my love.
Who, may I ask, are you?
I am Prince Namor the First of Atlantis, and I command you to release the Lady Dorma and leave my realm.
We propose to do so, after we have the gold condinium.
You dare to defy me?
I hate to spoil your heroics, but you seem to have forgotten the girl.
You must not harm her.
She will die in any case, and so shall you. Lieutenant, will you conduct Prince Namor's execution elsewhere? You know how the sight of blood disturbs me.
And moments later, the mighty submariner faces his executioners. Is this to be the fate of so gallant a prince?
When I count three, blast away, boys.
Mere gun shall never vanquish a prince of the blood.
One,
Your puny surface weapons are no match for the monarch of Atlantis.
2,
He's ripping up the post.
Stop him!
It sounds as if the lieutenant has written fini to the career of Namor.
Captain, that prince fella, he got away.
Bungling fools. There were 6 of you against 1.
He's a one-man tornado.
How was I ever fortunate enough to have you on my side?
Should we go after him?
There is no time. We must relieve Atlantis of its gold condinium before the change of tides. Stand by for my command.
Time is running out for Atlantis. My only hope is to thwart their plans. Those wires, they are my one chance.
Lieutenant, give the order to blast.
Captain, look! He's breaking the wires!
Quickly push the detonator. We'll get 2 birds with 1 blast.
He's broken the connections!
Now just stand there, shoot him. Idiots! Those wires must be repaired immediately, or it's your lives.
In a small palace chamber, the doomed Dorma sinks ever deeper into a coma.
Thank Neptune she is still here.
Who goes there? I'd have sworn I heard a noise. Couldn't have been her. She can't talk or...
I must get it away from here. What's this? Chains? Again they underestimate the submariner. Oh, if you must die, my love, it shall be in a hallowed place worthy of your love and beauty.
Eluding the eyes of the invaders, Namor carries Dorma to the Temple of Neptune.
If Dr. Debrick finds not the antidote in time, I shall wreak my vengeance upon those masters of infamy. Alone I may be, but still am I master of the 7 seas.
It's all fixed, Captain.
And not a moment too soon. Prepare to fire.
Captain, there he is again.
Our hero has returned. In the grand fashion hitherto restricted to melodrama.
I demand your surrender.
Your sense of humor is delightful. However, at the risk of seeming a spoil sport, I must point out that I hold the whip hand. 1 move from you and the blue-skinned lady perishes.
Your threats are to no avail, for the Lady Dorma has been safely removed from your clutches.
You could be bluffing, but in any case, you cannot hold us off alone.
I am not alone. As master of the 7 seas, I have forces beyond your imagination.
I don't see any forces. Me neither.
Lieutenant, give the order to blow up Atlantis.
Yes, sirree, Captain.
Denizens of the deep, I order you to attack the invaders of our realm.
Hey, what's going on? I'm getting out of here.
It's necessary to rid this army of its general.
Captain, yikes! Get away from me!
I have underestimated my adversary.
Have to remove sharp-toothed one.
We've had enough, Namor. Call off your befriend friends.
I shall accept only unconditional surrender.
One surrenders as graciously as one can under the circumstances. My one consolation is that your kingdom is asleep.
I have the formula, my prince.
Formula?
The antidote for the drug. Explode it quickly.
Observe, it will work instantly.
With the kingdom restored, peace returns again to Atlantis.
Tell me, sire, why did you let Townsend return unpunished?
Fret not, Lord Vashti. He will receive his just dues, but only the surface people may punish their own.
Again, you have proven yourself the worthiest monarch of all.
Imperious Rex.
Thousands of fathoms beneath the sea in the fabled kingdom of Atlantis, Prince Namor I has summoned his royal council.
I have received reports of mysterious rays which threaten our land. I know not whether they be good or evil, but as your monarch, it is my duty to seek the source of this menace.
I beseech you first to send a learned crew of scientists to learn of their intent.
'Twould be cowardice if I were not true to my duty, Lord Vashti will be in charge until my return.
But, sire...
My decision so stands. Imperious Rex.
And so saying, the mighty submariner hastens to investigate the weird rays that seep insidiously toward Atlantis.
I sense something alien. A foreboding grows within my heart.
And as Namor swims on, calculating eyes from another world follow his every move.
The rays increase in density. They seem to be coming from that old Spanish galleon. Strange, there is no object beneath the sea with which I am not familiar. Yet that galleon strikes no chord within my royal memory. Perhaps invaders lurk within. If that be so, I shall soon drive them back, for none may challenge my kingdom.
Namor is inside of the galleon. Now, Melmo, pull the switch.
With blinding speed, the ship surges to the surface and beyond into deepest space. While inside,
it was a trap. I'm being transported. But to where? And for what dread purpose?
The answer is soon in coming, as the rocket galleon sets down upon a distant planet.
You are expected. Come with us.
What world is this? What reason for this madness?
You will know soon enough. Prince Baltor awaits you.
Attention, Namor, the first of Atlantis.
Who calls my name?
I, Prince Baltor, ruler of Argon.
I too am a sovereign, and demand to know why I have thus been abducted.
Because your kingdom is the seven seas.
And how can that serve your evil purpose?
We are not evil, but my people are threatened with extinction.
What has this to do with me?
This is my chief scientist, Melmo. He will explain.
Listen closely, Prince of Atlantis. This is our story. Many years ago, a comet passed through Argon, ripping our planet from its orbit. Argon was sent into space to become a wandering world. In passing, the comet had emanated strange rays, which affected the hydrogen ions so that they would no longer combine with oxygen to form water. Only our underground lakes and rivers remained unaffected, and this supply is nearly gone. I have perfected a fantastic water-absorbing machine which will soon transport your planet's water to Argon.
I will fight to the death to preserve humanity from the fate you are planning.
Exactly.
What mean you by that?
That is why you were brought here.
To fight to the death.
Because you are of noble blood, we give you a chance to defend yourself. If you succeed, you shall be set free.
And if you fail, the oceans of the earth are ours.
Enough. Let the contest begin. Bring forth the defender of Argon.
A true Prince of the Blood needs no weapon. I shall fight with my own strength and wits.
He defends himself nobly.
He cannot evade the whirling blades for long.
His shield holds me at bay. I cannot come to grips with him.
Once a victim is impaled on the defender's spiked shield, he is doomed. He can never free himself of the ever-growing pressure.
I grow weaker by the moment. If I do not free myself of this death lock, I shall surely perish. And with me Atlantis. Perhaps I can turn his weapons one against the other. Ah, I did it. I'm free. Now we fight on equal terms.
He has disarmed him.
The contest is not yet over. His great strength will be to no avail against the defender's fire jet.
Fire. My one mortal enemy. Its heat dries my lifeblood. I cannot withstand such scorching thrusts. I grow weaker by the moment. But there is one last chance.
No! That accursed submariner flew through the wall of fire.
Those flaming tongues reach every corner. There is only one way to put them out.
With the speed of a whirlwind, Namor flies round and round his foe, creating a vacuum that extinguishes the fires and leaves his opponent stunned and beaten.
That so-called defender is a disgrace to Argon.
I do not agree, Malmo. He fought well. We have but underestimated Namor of Atlantis.
We must kill him! Kill him!
Not without honor. Remember, Melmo, this is only the first test.
The others must not fail, else Argon will become a desert.
Prince Namor, heed me. The second test will be tomorrow. Meanwhile, you shall be our guest.
Your hospitality overwhelms me.
First, you must give your word that you will not attempt to escape. To do so would forfeit your rights to a fair fight, and you would be put to certain death.
You have my word.
Guards, escort Prince Namor to his chamber.
Left alone at last, a weary Namor ponders the outcome of the next day's trial.
I pray Neptune will give me the strength to pass the next test. Such a fate as they propose must never befall my fellow Earthmen. What deadly monster is this? Even my amphibian strength could not save me if one of those energy bolts hits its mark. But still am I Namor, the avenging sun, and still is my speed and cunning superior to any. Now its energy fades. What madness is this? Its smothering force engulfs me. Air. Air. I must have air. My strength is ebbing fast. The deadly tail. None but the true submariner would have the power to force the poisoned tail into the creature's own body. At last, I can breathe. Every inanimate object on this world can become a thing of terror.
Brave Prince, you must help me.
A female. Who are you?
I am one of a dedicated group. We have pledged ourselves to seize the crown from Baltor.
But he seeks only to save you from a waterless death.
That is not so. He is a tyrant, and only with your aid can we accomplish our mission.
Unhand me, woman. You presume too much.
Help us, noble prince, and you can name your price.
Prisoner I may be, but still must I conduct myself with honor. And I have given my word, the word of Namor the First.
Baltor is evil. He will betray you.
I must take that chance, for only if I pass the test will the Earth be saved, and pass them I will. She was but an illusion, but for what strange purpose?
Prince Baltor has tested your honor, and is well pleased, but you must still endure the final ordeals. Come with me.
How much farther must we penetrate into Argon?
To the very core. There, Prince Namor, in yonder fissure, awaits your adversary.
No matter what confronts me, I dare not falter. The destiny of a world is at stake. A giant centipede. He is upon me, and I can neither swim nor fly to freedom. My body is enmeshed in his web. I am unable to move. There must be a way. His giant fangs, they will be my weapon. The fangs have slashed the very cords that bound me. Mine are the most powerful arms above or below the sea, and with just the right leverage, I can force the monster's jaws apart until...
Well done, Prince Namor. But you will need all your resourcefulness to pass the final test. Follow me. It is here you will win or lose the contest.
There is an overpowering feeling of menace here upon this lofty crag. A shadow. A winged reptile. That razor-sharp tongue could stab into his victim like a giant deadly lance. My only hope is to elude him. If this be my final test, I must vanquish him. A thrust behind the skull would do it. He is mortally wounded, but I am caught. I cannot break free.
Imprisoned in the claws of the vanquished creature, Prince Namor falls toward his doom. Is this to be the end of a living legend?
His weight is pulling me with him. I cannot release his grip. The fall broke his hold. I am free. What is happening now?
Your departure was merely an illusion, Namor. You have never really left our presence.
Then the perils I have faced were illusions too.
No. Had you been defeated, you would have surely perished. But you triumphed. You are valiant indeed, and true to your word. Therefore I must...
No, wait! There is still one more test. If he can survive it, only then will he be freed.
He has passed all that we agreed upon.
All but the Zono Ray.
No, that is not a test.
It would be murder.
The defender speaks true. It is too deadly to turn upon a living being.
It was created only for one great blow. If used upon Prince Namor, it too will be destroyed.
And if we do not use it, we shall perish.
Your Highness, there must be another way.
Heed him not.
As a point of honor...
Honor? Bah! If you have not the courage to do it, I have.
Stop this madness.
It is too late. A ray strong enough to smash an army has already struck the valiant prince.
I am no ordinary being, but even I cannot endure this force.
Ha-ha! The ray is building to maximum intensity. It saps the mighty submariner stream.
I cannot elude it.
No living thing can survive the ray.
Triumph! It will soon be over, and the waters of the earth shall be ours.
I'm dying.
Another few seconds and the ray will reach its peak.
So gallant a foe deserves not such a fearful fate.
You are right, defender. But once the ray is loosed, I am powerless to stop it.
But there is yet a way to save Prince Namor. I cry for the honor of Argon.
The fool! He has taken the final blast. The submariner lives.
And he shall go free. The word of Beltor is a sacred bond.
No, I am not yet beaten. We shall still possess the waters of Earth.
What is that?
Malmo's water-absorbing machine. He must be stopped.
Hold him up. Too late, submariner.
He has locked the gears. They will not move.
The cunning of Malmo is still a match for you.
Be not so sure, evil one. There! It is aimed away from Earth.
He has deflected the ray to the Earth's moon. He has doomed us, everyone.
He speaks true. If the boat rebounds, all is lost.
Destruction all about us. And now Argon is heading for the radiation belt. Falter! You are the cause of this. You have betrayed Argon.
Malmo, have you gone mad?
Die, traitor!
You have saved my life.
Now, Malmo, I let your monarch decide your fate.
Guards, away with him! Prince Namor, you have proven yourself a true prince of the blood. But alas, Argon's hours are numbered.
Nay, my power can save as well as destroy. Namor shall shatter the magnetic hold on Argon.
Even you could not withstand the terrible radiation of the belts.
Enough talk. Let me be propelled far into space.
Minutes later, in a rocket ship provided by Baltor, Prince Namor enters the heart of the radiation belt.
Now is the moment. My spinning powers must diffuse the deadly atoms. By Neptune, I did it. I could now escape back to Earth, but I am honor-bound to return to Prince Baltor.
Again, you have achieved the impossible. Although Argon is still without life-giving water.
But you shall have water. I have seen to that.
Tis some miracle!
Tis more than miracle. The radiation belts affected the hydrogen ions so that they combine with oxygen to form water, and in your new orbit, you will never again know thirst.
What can we do to atone for our shameful deeds?
What you already offered. Return me to my people.
It shall be as you wish. Farewell, Submariner. My people shall ever remember that you were the greatest prince of all.
In his beloved Atlantis once more, victorious Namor is welcomed by
Dorma, my beloved. For your sake and the sake of Atlantis, once again was I able to prove myself worthy of the trident of Neptune and you.
Stronger than a whale.